Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to show you guys my Vasto Prime build. And this is not just any build video. This video will have a different approach. So I suggest you guys to watch it through. The Vasto Prime. It has existed in this game for such a long time already, and still, in my 2 to 3 years of warframe experience, I still love this weapon a lot. And it's also one of my top 3 secondaries. And yes, you guys might think there's a bit of irony when you check my profile. It's not my most used secondary. Well, I use various secondaries, and most of the time, I don't settle on that same weapon for every mission. That's because I get bored very easily when it comes to these things. The only weapons that doesn't seem to be boring, or fun at least, is the static core, kastanas, and a few other secondaries that are fun to play with. But the Vasto Prime is the weapon I always come back the most. Not because of its damage, not because it is as strong as a Bragg, not because it can do crowd control like the static core. No, not all of those. The main reason is its gunshot sound. It's guilty pleasure. It just somehow sounds satisfying, and it's such a nice sound effects to listen to. Listen to this. Probably some of you would have expected ASMR, but nope. This is one sound that I think at least a part of the community would love to hear as well. As I said, this video has a different approach, so it's not like my usual build video content. Hope you guys stay with me for the entire video. Here's my Vasto Prime build. It's not the best, but what I could say is that it's a decent build at least. There's a lot of mods you can swap out here. You don't have to push the status chance to be as high as a Legion for the Vasto Prime. You can also focus on the critical chance of the weapon by using hydraulic crosshairs. You can also use Magnum Force if you want to min-max the build. Nothing special to talk about is the damage. It can one-shot most enemies from level 1 to 35 or maybe even 40, and if you use it against level 130, not really great damage. Against Corrupted, it's okay. The corrosive procs from the weapon will help bring down their armor. Against Copperstone, if you're using the gas build, it deals pretty okay damage. Gas or magnetic is extremely useful when dealing with coppers, but gas kinda dominates the recommended elements against coppers because it can deal damage in an area of effect. You have seen it for yourselves. It's not really great against the Corrupted, nor it's effective against coppers. You might be asking, then what's the point of making this video? Well then, good question. Why did I make this video? It's because I want you guys to learn how to appreciate the weapons that weren't good enough to be considered endgame. Think about the weapons you could have used before. Is there any way to help improve the weapons? You could be thinking of using a Riven. That could possibly work. But my point is to appreciate the weapon in terms of its design, sound, and mechanics. Have you ever thought about the weapons that were mastery fraudulent in the game? Such as the Machete, Furies, Breton, or even Vasto itself. I'm sure maybe one of many weapons in the game has left a permanent impression on your mind, and maybe you possibly couldn't forget about it. Think about the person who designed the weapons. I'm sure that time when he or she has finished the concept art or the 3D model of the weapon must have felt satisfied about it. Every weapon in Warframe is different in its own way. Some of them are just too weak, even after the mastery requirement rework. Some of them are just plain overpowered, like the Rubico Prime. In conclusion, learn to appreciate the weapons that have existed in Warframe. There are 329 weapons in the game, and each of them are different in terms of design, prime status, reload speed, damage, DPS, criticals, status, and more. Learn to appreciate the weapons that have helped you to get over that annoying mastery test, or even just for the mastery XP. Because if I were to make an analogy of this situation, it would be like not reading the end user license agreement. The person who wrote or typed down that insane amount of words, the wall of text in an EULA, was never read by almost everyone. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed today's talk, and if you guys liked it, be sure to leave a like, comment something nice, and please consider subscribing. Catch you guys in the next video.